me to play devil's advocate for a second.
He wants smoke, I'll bring the matches.
When it comes to pop culture and fun, we're the whole meal. Oh my gosh, it is hump day already in the chat. I see the Madupatas, I see Marcy, I see Callie stacking a bunch of friendly names. Oh, speaking of friendly names, I got Headkrack and Claudia Jordan here with me. How you doing, guys?
And you know it.
What's up? What's up? Let's get it.
It's good. Good old hump day. Has anything happened really exciting today in your midweek journey?
I didn't get home.
Well, yeah. There's still some time left in the day. It's 7 p.m. on the eastern side of town. You got 5 hours.
I'm by myself in Miami. That'd be hard to do.
Oh, you just gotta leave the 4 walls you're in. I'm sure people will, man. They'll be throwing D at you like at the end of the first 300 movie when them Spears was coming.
Random D, no, Spartan kid, get away from me. No.
So, absolutely not. Well, guys, you know what? Let's just jump into it because we got some really interesting stories tonight, guys. First up, Matthew and Tina Knowles, Beyonce's folks. A clip is leaked of an interview with Matthew Knowles that he did on New York station WPIX, and it seems that Papa Knowles might have been hating on his ex Beyonce's mama, Miss Tina Knowles. We're going to take a quick listen, and you be the judge.
Flowers, I've said the same thing to Miss Tina Knowles. You guys put in the work, and obviously the talent was there with your kids and your grandkids.
What work does she put in?
In the hair,
okay,
clothing,
yeah, you're absolutely right, and the styling,
the styling,
the imaging. You're right.
She claimed to have preyed on the name, and different aspects of that.
Sure.
So, yeah, it's a joint effort.
We'll stop now.
Sorry, did I say something wrong?
No. We're good.
All right.
We're good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Dang. Okay, so why do you think he got so agitated when Tina Knowles was brought up?
I don't know, because I didn't think it was like a hostile situation like that, especially after all these years have gone by. And like, I don't know. I'm sure he did a lot of the managerial work, but I'm sure she did stuff as well. I mean, she went 50-50 with like giving birth to Beyonce.
There's that. And I think also too, like the not being able to replicate the same magic. I think the philosopher Sean Corey Carter once said, if you made Hove, make another Hove. And he hasn't quite been able to replicate that Destiny's Child magic, whereas Tina Knowles is still very much in the mix. House of Darion, assuming that's still a thing, right? And all the things, still popping on social media, you know what I mean? All the things. Okay, I was just told it's not a thing anymore. Good. Well, I'm not saying good, how was I supposed to know? I don't wear it. But it has to suck to be like staring from the outside of the club.
Yeah, it's so
in the club.
It's so interesting. Like if you track, so I used to pitch, there's a reality show, a buddy of mine and I were pitching a reality singing competition, and we tracked Beyonce's career as an example to provide in the show. And so like, if before Destiny's Child, there was Girls Time, and that was her Star Search group way back in the day. And I think Matthew was like, had his thumbprint on all of it going all the way back to there. And there's a part of me that wonders, and I am purely speculating out here, but was it the push and the determination to create megastars that caused the rift that ultimately separated Matthew and Tina Knowles?
I mean, could be a thing. I mean, with Michael Jackson and Jackson 5, that'd been them if Joe didn't have that switch.
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think anyone could put it in you. Pause. I think like you have it or you don't. You know what I mean? I think you have it or you don't. Someone can like give you a little push, but they can't make you be a star.
I mean, but they could give you a routine, a regimen, they might know a little bit from their failures, right? Not saying that he failed, but like maybe like, all right, I did a bunch of things wrong. I get it now. If y'all listen to me, you'll be the best there ever was. And it's way easier to like talk crazy to and beat your kids than it is like people who aren't your kids. So maybe he was able to corral that Destiny's Child situation where it was because he literally had skin in the game.
Yeah.
Too, if you believe the rumors. And the outside of that, like, he hasn't necessarily been able to replicate that. I know he was making a run with another girl group, but I refer to him as the other girl. I don't know the name.
Yeah.
Right. Sure.
Nah,
That's why I say
it was a gospel group, but in addition to a gospel group, they was really like, if it wasn't Destiny's Child, it was like Fate's children.
That's why I say it's not the Joe Jacksons and the Matthew Knowles, although they did contribute a lot and they did set up a regimen. But I think you got to just have it. You have to have it, right? Because like Joe Jackson made one Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? And he had a lot of chances. He had how many kids?
Yeah, maybe they were all successful in the order in which they were talk crazy too. Because like there was Mike
and Janet.
Well, Jermaine, we can't act like he didn't come out with that song Dynamite and do what you do when you said what you did to me.
But then the hair that he chose has now neutralized that.
For whatever it's worth, just for anybody who's watching, if you're looking for that interview, that clip was not included in the final interview. Matthew, that was his request. A lot of times if you're going to get to do interviews with somebody, like if I was doing an interview with Headkrack and, we didn't know each other, whatever it is, and his team puts in a request, hey, don't ask any questions about Claudia Jordan. And then I try to be slick and I sneak one in at the very end and HK pulls what Matthew did right there. He's like, you know what? I'm done. He's up and he walks out. A lot of times they'll do that favor because they want to retain that person as a potential interview in the future, and they'll cut that thing all the way out of an interview. That's happened many times.
Well, moving on, that's not the only beef we're talking about. Seems like there's a burger beef brewing. Now, a couple days ago, we talked about the awkward video of McDonald's CEO Chris trying the new Big Arch burger with his tiny hands and small mouth. Well, Burger King stepped into the chat and posted this video of their CEO, Tim and Tom, go figure, taking a bite of their burger. Let's take a look at how the Mickey D CEO did versus the BK CEO.
That is so good. That's a big bite for a big arch. It's distinctively McDonald's. Only McDonald's could do this type of burger, but it also is unlike anything else on our menu. It's a delicious product.
Let's go.
Not bad, right?
Only one thing missing, a napkin.
Yeah, if this was an audition for a commercial, the second guy got it. It seems like BK definitely did it right. Is this a smart marketing move to jump on the McDonald's CEO fail? Because, the burger wars have been like, showing themselves in different ways. I remember like on Twitter, man, back in the days, man, Wendy's was like, they asses up.
Yo.
Like they was hitting people that wasn't even their genre. Like, Long John Silver, you want this smoke too? Like,
yeah. I think it was genius by Burger King, and I actually prefer the Whopper Jr. with cheese over any burger at McDonald's, and it just feels like it's closer to meat, to real meat. And the way that the CEO of the Burger King took a bite, he looked like he actually liked it, and he opened his mouth all the way. As the McDonald's CEO, like just barely just licked the tip. You know what I mean? It's the enthusiasm gap between the two. One open wide, and one was like. You know what I mean? You fellas know the difference. You guys know the difference when someone's or not.
Yeah, that's my thing is like the McDonald's CEO's out here looking like a robot. He's looking like a shy guy, not a fry guy. Like Grimace or Mayor McCheese should lock him up back in those playgrounds if they still got him somewhere. But the Burger King CEO getting in so that he got a little bit of the sauce up here. Now you're looking like a regular human being who's hungry and taking a bite out of a burger. And HK, old school Wendy's Twitter, when they first brought the beef to Twitter, that was a beautiful era. And I want to see them get in the game. I want to see Wendy's CEO come in and just house a whole burger in like 3 bites.
Yo, deliver that smoke. That guy from McDonald's was eating that burger like it was evidence.
Yo.
And he also, like I said, he has a fever blister look like on his lip. And the Burger King CEO just looked healthier. The other guy looked just weird and just, I don't know. He looked just, I wouldn't trust his food taste.
When you brought it up, Claudia, I couldn't unsee it from that point on. Like even on the smallest screen I could watch content on, like I peeped it like later on. Like I was like, oh man.
The dude lost me. He lost me forever. Like McDonald's, this is the biggest fumble that you've had in so long because you know what? Nobody eats products. We're not out here eating products. We're eating burgers or sandwiches. You know, like this is a delicious McDonald's. Get out of here.
He's a nerd with those bumps. And that's one of the first things I learned to look out for when I moved to LA because like a lot of people had them. But I would at least wait a week for it to go down before I did a commercial or an endorsement of my products. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They got to remember, they got to think the burger gives them that.
Right.
Yep.
Speaking of bumps, the Clinton deposition in regard to the Epstein files were released. And now the two things that has the internet talking is the different ways Hillary and Bill testified. Now, Hillary wasn't with these shenanigans and was cool as a cucumber when asked this question.
And these photos of young women being massaged, what went through your mind?
I am not going to speculate.
You didn't have any feelings about young women massaging your husband?
I am not going to offer opinions or speculation about anything that I have no context for and was not there.
I'll give you an example. If I saw a picture with my wife, it's just really hard to be relevant. If my wife saw pictures with me as a grown man hanging out with obviously or close to underage women, regardless if it was before we were married or not, it would be a question. And so what I'm asking you is, did any questions regarding those photographs come to your mind?
I am going to, just as clearly as I can state, say I don't see the relevance of your question, and I am not going to talk about conversations that I had with my family, especially my husband.
Okay.
All right, okay. She responded to the questions about frazzle drip.
Frazzle drip. Wait.
Google it later.
Wait.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
And please stop calling them underage women.
Children.
Underage women. They're kids or teenagers. Like, I hate when they say that. It makes it sound less bad. Oh, they were women. Just a little underage. No.
No, they're women. They're women now because time has passed.
Right. Hillary Clinton, HRC, is one of those people who's like classically known as being the smartest person in the room, no matter what room she's in. Like she's a full-on lawyer for years. And then when she lost her mind after Lauren Boebert post GED Lauren Boebert, nothing against it, but the way Hillary read Lauren Boebert her rights when she found out she was leaking photos is crazy. We also got to show Bill's testimony because that was going around this week. The internet couldn't help.
Had contact with an individual by the name of Shantae Davies.
I believe Shantae that's a distinctive name, and so I think that was the name of one of his flight attendants.
Okay. She's been described on being on a 2002 Africa trip and providing massages. Was she or any other young female on that trip underage at that time?
Not that I'm aware of.
Did you ever receive a massage or have physical contact from her or anyone else on that trip?
You've seen the pictures. There was one time when I was sitting up and I got a back rub, a neck rub.
Okay.
And I think Shantae did it, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Let me see it.
Oh my God, Bill, hide the face. Stop smiling.
Mr. President, we have
that guy, Slick Willie. He was obviously amused a couple times. How did they do? What's your takeaways here?
Damn, Hillary, I'm sorry for you. Bill is with the shits. He is like, those are some good times. Yeah, Shantae, that sounds familiar. I think she was the one that rubbed me out. Yeah.
Yeah. He smiled fondly like the women used him as a saxophone.
Wow.
If you notice, you'll see some bubbles coming out of that hot tub there. I was on Francine. She was down there. She could hold her breath for 2 minutes.
You know, Hillary was cussing him out all the time. Like, you gotta be so stupid. Like, you know, she's gotta be cussing him out all the time. Because look how good she did, and then how.
That was the thing. It was also one of those things. Like, Hillary clearly still has it. She's clearly still sharp as a tack. And Bill, like, you know, Bill's got a little bit of the, you know, he's clearly aged up a little bit. And also, that lawyer had to stay right on Bill's hip to be like, yo, give me those papers. Where Hillary looked like she might have been in there by herself.
Yo, I do like when people who used to be real sharp get a little loose. Because then it make it harder for them to lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could tell he went into a time machine and he was right in the moments where he was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, man, I think he ranks that in his mind higher than his second election. You know what I'm saying? Like, about the level of fun that he had. You know, like going from a chick with pantsuit and cankles to, you know, people who got the talents that apparently some of these women had. You could tell he loved every minute of it.
Bill. All right. The HBIC reality queen, Tiffany Pollard, just did the most unhinged sit down with Z-Way. And Tiffany talking about seeing a man's eggplant for the first time is crazy. See if you agree. Take a listen.
For the first time, I didn't know that there were nuts involved. So I thought that it was which is very intimidating. So I was like, I don't ever want to be with a man. So I saw, and he flapped his thing like that, and something else made a noise with it. So I didn't know that was, I thought it was too, I'm like, where am I supposed to put this? So obviously I'm going to be gay.
What is the sex education like in Cornhall, upstate New York?
It doesn't exist. At the same time. I don't want that.
Well, it doesn't exist.
Then I saw that it didn't. I'm like, okay, this is what comes out if you want to be interested in having a baby or getting one on your face.
Interesting.
Well, Tiffany now identifies as non-binary, but as Z-Way said, should we blame this on a lack of anatomy classes or her parents? I be thinking, I can't tell when she's being serious or she's trolling because she's so funny. And I never seen anyone get Z-Way off her square like that. Z-Way's usually the one that got you smiling like that.
Vince Staples kind of had a wobbling a little bit, like with the way he answered some of the questions. That's a good one to watch too. But like, yo, man, they had the No Child Left Behind thing going on. I think she's a little bit older than that, but like a lot of kids should get left behind. Like they need to be like some 21-year-old ninth graders, not because, you know, like we need old people in school, but some of them ain't ready to advance.
Yo, I kind of put it on the parents though. Like all of our folks at some point or another, I would think, sat us down and had the talk. And like Claudia, like, I don't know, like, it's hard for me to think that there's this much confusion about one or two.
My mother still has not given me the talk.
Oh.
Never did. I had to learn like the other kids in the neighborhood by hoarding porn magazines in the woods, and we just like looked at magazines in our treehouse. And I'm surprised that a stranger in the woods didn't snatch us up. Looking back, we were in really risky situations.
It is wild how randomly you would just find porn in the wild.
Outside.
That's an era. If there's one clip from this show that goes viral for years and years and years, it's that kids today will never know what it's like to find porn in the woods.
In the woods.
Like, and it didn't rain that day, so you maybe might want to take it, you know?
But like, we didn't know what kind of DNA was on this stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like back in the, think about it. We just all willy-nilly just picked it up and looked through it. And
who was putting it there? How were they getting out there?
Don't know. But it would pop up in the most weirdest, like the woods, like she would say, sometimes in a stairway in an apartment building, sometimes it's randomly mashed up against a fence as you walk into the train station. But this is only stuff I experienced on the East Coast. I never experienced this when I lived in Dallas. Like, it was just very East Coast stuff. And I'm like, who are these miscreants? You would see them as much as you would see shoes hanging from the power line.
Yeah.
So were they leaving it? Were they like the tooth fairies of sex ed? Like they would, you know, they make up the slack where our parents should have been, you know, like they were like, okay, they probably aren't being told about sex because back then they didn't. So they just left the magazines placed in these areas that kids would be. Because there's always kids finding these magazines, I think.
Like the Easter Bunny of porn, just like hiding some magazines.
Yeah.
For kids to find. I'll tell you this. It just dawned on me that if you were finding them out in the woods or under a bridge or down by the creek, if you were finding them out there, they weren't clean. That was highly infectious in hindsight.
How do you explain that though?
Like what? Like where'd you find this?
No, like say something happened, like with you touched infected product.
Oh, yeah, it is that.
We gotta go to break. Whenever I get too dirty.
Well, after we wash our hands, Kim Whitley says, do this one thing before getting her any medical help. And Selena Gomez shows love to her hubby's feet, and you can breed an NFL athlete. All that in 2 minutes.
Yo, I'm looking at the comments and some of y'all.
And welcome back. When it comes to black people and anything medical related, we all have our rules, right? Now, Kim Whitley was on Raven Simone and her wife Miranda's podcast, and Kim shared a number one rule if her people ever had to dial 911 for her. Check it out.
Something happens to me, and you have to call 911. Pause. Don't get frantic.
Put my wig on. Yep. Lipstick and a wig.
You better know the rules.
Yeah, I know the rules.
You put that lipstick on and that wig. And if they say to you, had you called us 30 seconds earlier, she'd have made it. You feel confident.
That I died looking good.
That, I had to do what I had to do.
Yeah.
She had to have that wig on and that lipstick.
Yes.
And possibly a little blush.
It's true, though. It's true.
Because I don't want them coming in there and being like, well, where's Kim? I see her brother laying here.
Oh, my God.
Man, I had no idea that's a wig. Nothing is real anymore. I believe in nothing. Leave it to Kim to come up with her own beauty checklist before the EMTs even step through the door. Do you have a set of rules that you lay down if you ever get in a life or death situation?
Yep. I'm going to tell both of you guys right now. I'm going to tell everyone, the whole Side Dish team, everyone in the chat, everyone who ever hears my voice in the future. If you see me and I'm going down, I want you to reach into my pocket, take out my phone, and delete my search history. That's all I need. I just need my Google search history deleted, and then everything's gonna be fine. That's all I need. I just need some soldiers out there in the streets looking out for my search history.
Say less.
I'm right with you. My best friend Annie is already listed as a legacy. I think it's called a legacy or with something contact where she can get access and delete the search history. I'm a very curious person, so like all different areas. So I just feel like if it's not told or explained correctly or out of context, you guys will get the wrong impression of me.
Right.
So yeah, I just want to delete it.
Same.
Yeah, I don't really have any like safeguards put in place, even though I probably should, because like the theme song from Fame, sometimes I feel like I'm gonna live forever, right? But I do remember one time when I was like young, like maybe 13, right? A friend of mine had a relative that passed away, and like I was helping them organize the house, right? And like, you know, moving some things around in drawers. At first, I thought there was a chopped up body in one of her drawers, but then I realized it was the same part over and over again. And that person's grandmother was like, just like, whoa, like, man, like doing uncivilized damage to herself if she was using these items.
Oh, so large dildos?
I mean, like, yo, man, like baby leg. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like, and
respect. She's a G.
Like, are these from the civil rights era? Because once again, I'm 13. Or are these new things that you have acquired? You know what I'm saying? Because she was a widower. You know what I mean? So like, I know it gets lonely out there, but.
Well, let's take a look on a positive side. If they were really big and she's a widower, I bet you her man was very blessed in that area, so she needed something like as thorough, as comparable to him. So that's shout out to him and her, actually.
But it was just a lot of them.
Who are we to judge?
When you said civil rights era, you said civil rights era, were all cousins represented?
Yo, the shock of it all, it wasn't like I stared at it and picked it up. I was like, yo, like, you know, like, yo, there's body parts in this drawer. And because some were thick enough to be forearm and calf. You know what I'm saying? But then when I looked, I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? And
did you tell the truth, Headkrack? Did you touch him?
No.
I would have.
I still had a very rigid, like, world view. Like, I ain't touching it. That's the G word.
I would have got a napkin and picked it up.
Oh my God.
That little sword fight with it.
Oh man. Yeah.
This is
yo, one time, I'm not even making this up. One time we was at the lake in Oklahoma. We got a little place we'll go to at the lake, and lakes, the water goes up, the water goes down, depending on rain and all kinds of other stuff. And one time the lake was real low, and we were walking around with like my nieces and nephews, just like looking at stuff on the bank, things that have like are now exposed because the water was low. And I swear there was one like right underneath the water, and I was just like, what in the world? What are you doing out here on the bank, on the rocky bank of a lake? How did you get here?
Was it upright? Was it erect?
I mean, it was, but it was on its side.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Took a break.
Yeah, took a break.
I try to make up stories for everything I see in the street. Like, how did it get there? How did this one shoe get here? Like, what happened?
Right.
Yeah. How did you crawl here out of that nightstand?
One time someone left a leg behind, like a prosthetic leg at a concert. Remember that?
Oh dang!
I did see something about that, like in the weirdest list of things left. Yeah.
How'd that person get home?
Get home. Hopped on it.
Without kicking it. All right. John Brown isn't backing down, and he's making it clear what he thinks. Built his kids into elite athletes. Now, on the Pivot podcast, he shared his secret to raising world-class athletes starts very early. Now grab a pen and a pad and take notes.
If you want your child to be a great athlete, you got to think of these things. You know, if you want to have a sprinter or a fast, swift athlete because you were that, you got to watch how a woman walks. If she walks with her palms like this, that's fine. If she walks like this, that's a gorilla. You can't, now you can get a lineman, ain't nothing wrong with gorilla, don't get me wrong. But you can get some linemen out of that.
Linemen.
Yeah, look at people when they walk. See if their hands are like the gorilla look or like this here. Look at those ankles. Those ankles are small, she's swift.
Yeah.
You got to look
thick
at
ankles. Thick ankles.
Thick ankles, no. But don't get me wrong, ain't nothing wrong with a big old woman. Because, hey, there's a lot of big old linemen getting paid.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it depends on what you want. You got to think about that.
At 19, you would think about that.
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Follow for more and pass it on.
Now, John has two sons who have played in the NFL, so this method may have worked in his family. So do you think people can breed elites athletes.
There might be something to it. Like just say if your genes are that strong, right? The athleticism gene just permeates through everything, mangles the human biome and just programs things right. Like I think it could be a thing. Like George Foreman, like he had a bunch of kids named George. They all look like they could take punches.
Yeah. First off, Mr. Brown is 100% accurate. You got to look at your mate and think your kid is going to be half you and half them. And what does that say about the kid? It's like you want to be with somebody who's kind of smart. That's why I like dating women, if at all possible, who stare me in the eyes, because I'm trying to breed up. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to bring my lineage up. If I could date a taller woman like a WNBA star, that would be the ideal, because I'm trying to add some inches to my height. And so you got to think about these things.
If I was in the market to wanting to have kids, I would have definitely been very picky about the genetics. Because like even someone like a lacking like no chin, or if the eyes are too close together, or a severe underbite, like the cash register mouth, like
oh damn, yeah,
I don't want my kid looking like an Oscar fish. Yeah, like all these things. And I think in my quest, I think that's really the reason why I didn't have kids. I was like looking for perfection genetically, yeah. So
what's the closest you feel like you got?
I had some fine ones in my life. But like then maybe they were dumb, you know what I mean? Or couldn't spell Wednesday. Once you spell Wednesday wrong or plain.
Plain?
He spelled it like regular? Are you talking about the aerial thing or the thing where
I'm talking
it's
about airplane and they spelling it like plain Jane or whatever,
like
or
bagel?
Yeah.
Oh, this guy had a son that played for Detroit and the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
I guess it worked. Yeah, I definitely go for the genes. Even though I don't want kids, I still want the good genes. Because I don't even want that near me.
Not the cash register mouth. You can't undo it.
Yeah. Get you somebody whose intellect you respect, boys and girls. You know what I'm saying?
And genes.
Facts.
And genes. And genes.
Like them Smollets. That's a good looking family.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of good looking and speaking of jeans, talking about the things that stick out the bottom of jeans, feet. This week in white people news, if you remember, oh my God, how could we forget? Like a week ago or something, we're talking about Benny Blanco's dirty feet and how they were on full display of the world to see on that last live stream that he did, and everybody was flaming him. Well, his wife, the Selena Gomez, has got the internet talking again because Selena joined her hubby on a live stream, and then things took a turn. And let's just say this might blow your socks off.
My mom said I was very... You like that?
Oh, don't make it a moment.
Oh, no, I wasn't. I liked it. It made me feel good. I love you so much.
Oh.
I was just thinking about back in Malibu when I first saw you guys display any public display of affection for the first time, and I thought, I think this is going to work out.
I try and...
Okay, all right. Well, was she just showing some regular love because of the backlash, or do you think that deep down we're getting a little inside peek into that freaky deaky they got going on?
I think she tried to have his back because his feet look clean that day, right? Cleaner than they have been in the past. So she's probably trying to, undo some of the damage, neutralize some of the damage. But I'm not kissing nobody's feet. That's disgusting. And if you kiss mine, I'm looking at you like you're disgusting because I'm like, oh, you put that in your mouth. I'm going to let you because it feels good.
And then you're going to shame the person?
I'm like, oh, you're a whore.
What a dominatrix.
You're a whore. Throw these toes in your mouth.
Yeah, suck them.
Wow. Holy moly. Good
Aren't you a fun boy?
Sometimes, you'll ever see people just sometimes the way the two people interact with each other. And Lil Dicky was kind of like hinting at this. He's like, the first time he saw them give each other PDA, that he thought this would work. I mean, it's like Selena got her face right down there in it.
Good for her, like finding somebody that she could be that vulnerable with. Because, I know it was real, like, weird for a minute. You know what I'm saying? She was wasn't she with Justin Bieber for a while?
She was.
And then she had to borrow somebody's kidney or something.
That's right.
Yeah, like, she kind of had, like, a rough go at it. So for her to, like, find, like, a regular dude, you know what I'm saying? Every now and then his feet get dirty, but he make good beats. You know what I'm saying? Like, she seemed happy. Like, so let love rule.
And to be fair, everyone's feet get dirty. Everyone's feet is not dirty. It's just not on camera.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I do wash mine though.
Yeah.
You got to.
Yeah. Claudia, I'm still not over you looking at a man who puts your feet in his mouth like he's trash.
Yeah. It's like probably how you guys
Still
look
wanting
at
him to do it.
Of course, like if you mess with like the town hoe and she gave you top, like it felt good, but you still don't have respect for her. That's how I look at men that are like sucking my feet. Ugh. But keep going.
I will play these shits like a harmonica, baby.
I'm gonna talk about you in the group chat. You know what I mean? 34.
Wow. Oh man.
Take the selfie.
Good Lord. Okay. Well, we've got a quick 2-minute break. We're all gonna go brush our teeth and scrub our feet, and we'll be back with more side dish.
Mm-hmm. You want that? Welcome back. All right. While most of us are just trying to keep the rent paid, some celebs are preparing for a very luxurious end of the world. And I'm not talking about panic rooms. I'm talking full-on, decked out, doomsday bunkers, some worth millions. Check out this clip from ABC's Views, Todd Sampson's Why.
Zuckerberg, Tate Brothers, Kardashians.
How many does Bill Gates have?
He's got 11.
He's got 11 bunkers.
You'll see how tall my bunker is. Now, normally you would think a bomb shelter is about this tall, about 7 feet tall, but look how tall mine are. This is my fat boy.
Oh, wow. Gee, it's like an apartment.
It's bigger than a New York apartment. We can put 2 of these together, 3 of these. Tate Brothers got 6 of these put together.
6?
Yeah, and as he says, he's going to have stripper poles.
Hopefully the Tate Brothers lock themselves in there and they can't find the key.
And if you're curious what it costs, it's only $400,000.
So if the Tate Brothers bought 6 of these, that's nearly $3 million. Well,
3.9. Yeah.
Hope you got a deposit.
Wealthy people are not cutting any corners. Okay, imagine this. You're building a house and you have a secret passage. It opens up and it reveals a staircase or a hatch that leads down to a private bunker. So making houses with secret passages through secret walls with secret bunkers is just a very in thing.
Okay, wow.
All right. Now, these swagged out bunkers, smart planning, or just rich people with too much time, money, and paranoia? What do you think, fellas?
I mean, it could be a thing where like those bunkers could be the basements of the future, you know, or a necessary thing, depending on how the next few months go. You know, and it does get a little scary when you see an influx of certain, you know, financial demographics of people leaning into a certain way, and it makes you feel like, hey, should I be getting prepared as well? Do they know something? Is there a affidavit that they get that forewarns of things?
Hey, I mean, people were gambling on the bombing and they made a lot of money. So some folks got a little heads up. It's interesting. I do like how that shirt says I'm a prepper, like he's a doomsday prepper, you know? It's one of the, this is a little weird to me. It's like in some parts of the country, we got tornado shelters and stuff like that. But to like take it to this degree, this is like, y'all got too much money.
It's sad that it's the information about whatever they're spending money in these bunkers for is only going to the elite, and the everyday average people are not getting the same memos, because maybe we could build a smaller, like a smaller scale version, a less expensive version, so we all have a chance to live and survive what they know is coming. I think that's pretty sad. Like, I wish that it was like, you know, information is kind of shared. Like, so just like what 10 rich families gonna be left in the world?
I mean, well, the info is out there. I don't know if you ever seen those like container homes, right? You know, there's companies that'll like, you know, dig a big ass hole in your backyard and drop a freight container in there, and they will upholster it like it's an apartment too, at probably like a fraction of the price that they're doing it, but maybe theirs is a little bit more fortified for just the different things. But I mean, there's economical sliding scale on how you can get these things done, you know, also depending if you have an HOA that will allow it, you know what I mean? But yeah, I used to think about that sort of thing.
Would you want to be alive if you're just like a handful of families left? I think
that's what I'm trying to say is like, I don't like, if we got to go to a bunker, I might just need to go outside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to live bunker life.
Don't worry, I got you. I'll bring the black hoodie.
Okay, great. Good. Whoa. Hold on. Are you staying in the bunker? Or are you just taking me out?
No, I'll take you out first though. It's a service I'll provide.
Man, you know.
And then what are you going to do? Just sit there and just skeleton out, or like, or you?
I'll join you guys eventually, but like I can't do myself.
Eventually, yo, H. Clay, Claudia's taking us out and then living the sweet life in the bunker.
That's a good enough reason to not get in the bunker with Claudia. We already kind of know what time she's on.
That would be a good Tubi movie, wouldn't it? The girl who took everybody out before she retired in the bunker.
The bunker babe.
Bunker babe. Bunker babe baddie that gives bad advice.
Yeah.
It's a bunker bust down starring Claudia.
A bunker bust down. Damn.
All right, man. Coming up in 2 minutes. We bees in the chat talking about what y'all talking about, man.
I think we have one more to sneak in here.
My bad.
You know, this is my favorite subject, the streets. We got some quick fun facts coming for you. Content creator Kareem is dropping some street knowledge, and I mean specifically, quite literally, streets. He's breaking down the difference between roads, streets, avenues, and boulevards. And apparently, city planners aren't just being creative with these names. There is actually a whole method to this madness.
Have you ever wondered what the difference is between all these things? Me too, which is why I decided to make that my topic of Fun Fact Friday this week. Because I know we tend to use road, street, boulevard, avenue, all these things kind of interchangeably, but there are some differences between these things. And I was always curious about it, and now I get to share it with you guys now that I've learned it. So first, let's start with your basic roads. And yes, these images are AI generated, but they're actually not bad, so I like them, so I'm putting them in my video. But roads are pretty much any thoroughfare that connects 2 points, whether it's urban, rural, doesn't matter where it is. If it connects 2 points, it's pretty much a road. After that, you got your streets. Now, streets are roads that are usually in cities or urban areas where there's buildings on either side of them. And that makes it a little bit more distinguished from avenues. See, avenues are a bit wider, and they will usually have a median. And while avenues will probably have buildings on both sides, they'll also usually have some trees and landscaping, but not like a boulevard. A boulevard is a lot wider and almost always has a median, and there's a lot more landscaping involved, which is what makes a boulevard a bit more unique.
How about that? Did you guys know? Did you guys know this?
I had no idea whatsoever.
No clue. And what about drives? Like I live on a drive, and it's like it's a short street. I'm like, okay, why is it a drive? It's actually, it's like, yeah, that's interesting though.
He evidently goes on and he explains about lanes, ways, courts, and places. So if y'all want to learn, look Cincy MFC. That's the guy, Kareem, and he'll teach you all about it.
Yeah, if I read that name on a piece of paper, I definitely wouldn't have thought that would have been your cousin.
Right. Yeah, Kareem. That doesn't quite sound like my street cousin. I've always wondered why do we park in a driveway and drive in a parkway? Do you think he could tell us that?
He might. It seems like he's done the research.
But I'm still fascinated on the whole Kareem thing. Like when I see a white Kareem or a white Darnell or a white, like, yeah, that's always like, wait, what?
Wait, hold up. You know a white Darnell?
I've seen a white Darnell before. Mhm.
Really?
Yeah. White Darnell. What other? Yeah.
Is that what they call him too? Like, oh no, white
Hey,
Darnell.
white Darnell.
No, just Darnell. I'm like, how did your name? Yeah. I think your mom thought your daddy was someone else and just turned
We
out.
got Darnell and we got white Darnell.
Just so there's no confusion whatsoever.
Yeah. Wow.
At
That's
best,
great.
best I can do is like light skinned Darnell. My man who played Bodie from The Wire. That's the only one I know. But yeah.
Oh man.
What other names did you never met a person named that? Like,
oh yeah.
Because there's Kesha, but they know I haven't met too many white Keishas.
Right, white Keishas.
I went to school with a Keisha Bacon.
Related to Kevin? Or no?
No. Just I had a white Keisha.
You never see a white Akbar
I never seen a white Akbar.
or Raheem? Raheem.
Definitely not a Raheem.
Yeah.
Because I remember Hakeem the Dream, the wrestler, like, but that was when I thought that was really their names, and I found out his name really like Chris.
I want to see a Asian Darnell.
Oh, Asian Darnell? I was just thinking, I was just like, I don't know of a single white Malcolm. And then I remembered the one in the middle.
Oh,
white
Tyrone. Shout out to Sea Breeze 40 in the chat who met a white Tyrone. Malcolm McDowell is a
yeah, talk about a white Sheldon. Listen, I don't know that obviously Sheldon is my mom's name. I don't know that there is another Sheldona out there.
Is there a black Tanner out there? Black Tanner?
There's gotta be.
Because Tanner, like the black
a very
Tanner is
Caucasian
Tanner.
name.
Tanner.
Oh, I see.
But
All right, man. Well, off the break we go, man. We gonna holler at y'all in the chat in 2 minutes, man. Throw your questions out there. We'll line them up, knock them down for you.
Said never met a white.
Yo, man, y'all are so funny in the chat. Shea Butter Mama said, Claudia sounds Italian, and somebody came and corrected it. She is Italian.
Yes. I don't believe me. I met a black Claudia the other day, and I was like, I never meet a black Claudia. I've never seen that before.
Oh, word?
Yeah. I was named after a white Italian actress named Claudia Cardinale. She was like around the Sophia Loren time, but yeah.
Sure.
My mom knew I'd be the big Tubi star.
Yeah, the Claudia of the East. Yo, man, y'all definitely be in the polls real heavy, man. We was running up earlier talking about Matthew Knowles, and did y'all feel like he was hating on Tina Knowles? And astoundingly,
That's
Y'all
strong.
said there was a lot of hateration in this dancery. 87.5%. The other 12.5 felt that he was keeping it 100. But it's like, but how though? I mean, granted, if he was there and he felt like, yo, man, all she did was pick out the outfits. Okay. Like sometimes you can only smile so much and act like everything's okay. And every now and then the mask slips. And I think that was he just kind of hit his wit's end. Or hit that Bill Clinton age where he's like, yo, man, I can't fake it no more, man. I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah, it's interesting. Has he ever written a book about the whole thing? Like, do we have his book, his memoir about raising Beyonce? Because we definitely have it for Tina.
He's written some books. I just don't think we read them.
Yeah.
Oh, poor thing. So he just doesn't feel respected right now. He feels like he want to get more love for what he contributed to.
Yeah.
Success of his daughter.
I would feel a certain way. Batty Boy is talking about Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco, and he thinks that Selena is dematized, like eggplant-matized by Benny. And that's a combination I don't like imagining. There's a lot going on there,
Yo, real quick to answer your question, my man wrote 5 books. You want to hear the titles? One is called Public Relations and Media. That was in 2019. And he's like, yo, I'm gonna go really hard in 2019 because he wrote another one called Destiny's Child, The Untold Story. And he's on there like he's in a group. He's like on the cover, like he's in the group. And then there's Racism from the Eyes of a Child, and then the DNA. And then another one called Emancipation of Slaves Through Music.
Wow.
Maybe he's not getting the respect he deserves.
Yeah.
He should go on Club Shay Shay.
Oh wow, that's a good idea.
That's smart.
Or on Side Dish.
Or on Side Dish.
Yeah, like we got love for everybody over here. We smother with both sides of the pillow.
Absolutely, Matthew. We will ask you only questions that you want to answer in the first block. After that, it's the chat, and we don't know what they're gonna do.
I'll tell you what. Make me, Claudia, and Tanner a group.
Oh, dang.
That would be a good litmus test to see like his skills level.
Oh, yeah.
How your dance moves, though? Like, do you think if you were instructed, you could?
I'm not good like dancing off my soul. I would definitely be on the 8 count. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Kind of like a cheerleading type routine.
Yeah, a little more mechanical.
Yeah, it gets it done.
Yo, this comment is kind of melting my brain a little bit. It's from Lulamore 1655. She's saying that Tyrone is Irish, and evidently she's saying, and that is because there is the Isle of Tyrone, the island of Tyrone in Ireland.
So we stole from white people?
Hmm?
So we stole the name from white people.
No,
yo, because we definitely like reverse gentrified that name. Like I ain't met a white Tyrone like ever.
I wonder if it's one of those things. You remember when it was going viral earlier this year? It was like the black guy in Scotland or whatever, and it was like I think we talked about him or something. Not the white guy with a Jamaican accent, but the guy who was a black Scottish man. And yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah, like I was actually shocked that we was out there real heavy. Big shout out to Roy Wood Jr. for the content, like for real.
That's right. Yeah, Roy Wood Jr. Yeah.
Are gingers part black? You think they're part of like their descent? They're like closely like related to us, gingers.
I think the ones with the A.
Gingers?
Ginger.
Ginger, please.
My ginger. Let's
My
get my
ginger.
ginger. Wait, was that a hard ER or was that
ever roll in
Ginger.
here
Ginger.
with that hard R?
We only come out at night. The sun's too strong.
Yo, not ginger.
Oh man.
All right.
Save us from ourselves.
While we continue to skate on the lines of social acceptability, we're going to be back in 2 minutes with everybody's favorite game. Whose cousin is it? Where are my gingers at? That's the funniest thing. Oh my gosh, you guys, we're just having ourselves a great time. Who would you guys in the chat? Who would you put on the Ginger Mount Rushmore? We'll talk about that in a second. Anyhow, it is time for everybody's favorite game.
Whose cousin is it?
Oh damn! Somebody said they know a black tanner.
Whoa!
Really?
Let's go. All
Tanner
right.
of hides.
Okay. When tarot cards turn into a $10 million lesson, a content creator who claims she solves crimes with tarot cards just got hit with a $10 million defamation verdict.
Okay, now she posted a bunch of TikTok videos claiming a university professor was responsible for the 2022 murders of 4 University Idaho students.
The problem? Police already said the professor wasn't a suspect, and the actual killer later confessed and got 4 life sentences.
Okay, but even after the police cleared the professor and a few cease and desist letters, the TikToks kept coming, all based on what a judge called spiritual intuition.
Well, the spirits may have been talking, but the jury had the final reading. They awarded the professor $6.5 million for the false murder claims.
And another $3.5 million for allegations about an inappropriate relationship with a student. All right, whose tarot card teaching cousin is this?
This has got to be mine, guys, right? Idaho?
Yeah. There's the only black people that live there, again, work at the airport.
Idaho is like the Wyoming of the Midwest.
Yeah. We don't know that she might have been there. She was talking about the Idaho murders. We don't actually know
she may not
if she. I'm
But
still.
the chances are pretty like good that it was like your cousin though. 'Cause
Yeah.
I remember I was watching a video not too long ago. There was like a medium on a thing who was like, oh yeah, like yeah, your mom's dead. Water, something with some water.
Oh, yeah, that was the lady that used to be on Montel Williams' show all the time.
Yeah, she's strong and wrong.
The only thing that white women love more than talking to the manager is pretending to be witches. And like this just do you know the number of women I know who are like, what's your sign? And then they get out a book of scrolls this big and they like flip around to the page. Like every white woman I know is in touch with the moon and the planets. And so for someone to get lost in their own sauce, very Caucasian, Mercury in retrograde, that was invented by a white woman.
And white women aren't afraid of that much. Like they're not afraid of that much. And I think a lot of black women, there's some that are getting into this area now, but they're still a little scary.
Yeah, like I think if it was me and Claudia's cousin off that first pushback, I'm like, yo, we already got a suspect. All right, cool.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We didn't keep it pushing. Like we will keep pressing the issue. So with that being said, I definitely think it's Tanner's cousin. You in agreement?
Yeah.
Let's
3
go.
for 3. Let's get it.
Let's
Move
go.
that van.
All white.
Whoa!
Yeah, you got a white name though.
Now hold on.
You got a white name.
Ashley Geard?
That's fly as mugshot though.
She's pretty. Her name's Ashley though.
Geard?
She
Got a
should
white
be
name.
on she should be on the photo thing that we do. when
Is
we rate pictures.
she cousin passing or is she other?
She could be from one of them
Nah.
islands though, you know what I'm saying?
I think she's black and she got a light skinned mama, brown
Can
skinned daddy.
you pull her picture up just so I can see if she has an Instagram? It was Ashley
GUILLARD.
Man,
Wow.
man, research. Come on, come through
yeah.
research.
Absolutely.
Look at their eyes though.
Instagram. Well, God bless you all. We predict that we'll have a new show for y'all tomorrow. Like, subscribe to others.